Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, as is the fashion. Cloud Steel Kirin is a strong potential win condition, and just a decent creature, even if, well, not a win condition so much as a not lose condition. It's dangerous, of course, to be like below zero, below one life while you have this, but sometimes it's the best you can do. Um, I only remember one game where having this has caused me to win, like in the way of having an unblockable creature or like the impossibility to lose. It was a minus 20 something life. Most of the time, this is just like, oh, it's 3 mana 3/2. That's cool. With flying, which is great. And also, you can equip something to give it up something else flying if you want, and that's also great. And on occasion, it has this cool, like, you can't lose. But I don't think that's the real reason to take the card. Rabbit Battery is a solid second place, though. I think Modern Age would be my third choice here. But we'll go Cloud Seal Kirin. Just a cool card to have. Long Reach of Night, not very good. Dragon Spark Reactor, if you get past 1,000,000 artifact cards, it's great, but if you don't, it like kind of sucks a lot. I think I'll probably take the Geothermal Kami here. Nothing really appeals. Right? I mean, what else could I do? The Skyscraper Koi, I guess, could be something. I don't even know that. What does blue white do in this format? Oh, vehicles nominally. Nobody plays vehicles. It's just blue white, kind of like try to play good cards, maybe some flyers. Right, this would be my second flyer. It could be kind of a cool thing. I think that's probably better than grabbing the Kami here. We'll see. Oh, it makes a little bubbling noise. That's nice. Blade Blizzard Kitsune, pretty strong. Tamiya's Completion, pretty solid blue card. Okiba Reckoner Raid being here still pick 3 is a little surprising because this is quite a strong card. You would expect it to be taken. Fade into Antiquity is pretty good. I guess this pack just has a number of good cards, so it's not surprising that some of them are still here. That any specific one of them is still here, I should say. I mean, is this like double strike? Like, is the ninjutsu ability on this actually good? What's the point of it? It's like, yeah, you get to hit them for 4, but it costs 4 mana to do that, and you bounce your creature. I feel like usually I don't quite understand the point of this card. It's like to buff it, I guess, but then why does it have ninjutsu? You can't buff it in that case, so I don't know. 2 different roles that it does like an okay job at. And it's just like generally, I guess, a 3 mana 2/2 double striker is probably pretty good. And then the ninjutsu is just like a nice little thing on top of that. I think I'm just going to take some removal, though. Sure. Why not? I mean, Mobilizer Mech kind of wants to be in blue-white because it's a vehicle. It's also an artifact, which is nice for the Koi. I don't think you're supposed to take this. It's not very good. Whereas like Circuit Mender is just a solid thing, right? Moth Rider Patrol, it's a white flyer. We're kind of going that direction. Moonsnare Specialist, maybe we're supposed to be in black-blue. There was that Reckoner raid a little while ago suggesting black might be a little bit open, but I don't think we can put too much importance on that. I think I'm just going to take the Circuit Mender. It's good in every deck. We'll see what happens. What does Reality Heist do? If you have a lot of artifacts, you can draw more artifacts. Pretty tough, huh? Tawashi Guidebot is a thing. I mean, what if I went for the Futurist Sentinel? It's not good. but it could play into like, I don't know. I still have like nightmares, not really, of course, about the game where the guy beat me with 2 Futurist Sentinels in like super early. A 6/6 is a lot to deal with, but it's very expensive to crew. I guess I could give it flying. That would be kind of fun. But I'd have to pay the reconfigure 5 every turn to do it, right? Because when it goes back to being a non-creature, the Cloud Seal Kieran will fall off. I think I'm going to take a Guide Bot. That's a more reasonable choice. It loves vehicles. There's a spinning wheel kick still here. The overlay rates this as not very good, but it's actually really strong. Like, yes, it's expensive, but it does a lot, and you can afford to play some expensive stuff in this set. I'm kind of like, though, what about just an Arm Guard Familiar? It's a good blue card. The Network Terminal is also pretty okay, but I'll take an Arm Guard Familiar. White Shrine is like the only card here. I mean, the Haven's okay, I guess. That's not true, actually. We could take the red-blue Artifact Lover. Pretty much everything we have is artifact shit, right? The Cloud Steel Kieran is white and might not make the deck if we do that. But I think it's quite a bit better than the Shrine in terms of potential upside. And I don't think I really need the Haven if I'm going to take another white card here and just commit to white, which I don't really want to do. This is all bad. I guess I could take a Brute Suit. It's a vehicle. It's an artifact. What's not to love? Kind of everything, but... Automated Artificer? Is that the world we're living in? Look at this. It's like a Power Stone. Activate abilities or cast artifact spells. Is that actually meaningfully different than the artifact, than the Power Stone ability? Don't spend it to cast non-artifact spells. I guess that's not quite the same as only use it for abilities and artifacts, because there are things that are neither abilities nor spells that you can pay for. And this can't pay for that, but Power Stones can. For example, Spell Pierce, right? If your opponent casts Spell Pierce, you have to pay 2. Automated Artificer can't help with that, whereas a Power Stone could. I mean, Shrine Steward is also interesting, right? We have Tamio's Completion. We might end up with something else. I think that's better than taking a pretty bad card. But I just, like, everything in this deck is artifacts. I kind of want to do it. Like, take a 2-mana ramp card, right? It's not really going to be as applicable, but... like, a 5-mana, like, that's just further away. I'm going to take an Artificer. It might be the first time I've ever drafted that card, let alone thought about playing it. You know what? We could run a Mech Hanger. I believe I currently have a vehicle. I have a vehicle. And who knows, I might have more. Most of them are artifacts. Look at that Futurist Sentinel. Huh? Network Terminal would be okay as well. Love this Synthesizer. Explosive Entry, we could destroy artifacts, but Synthesizer is way better. Reality Heist? My cards are all artifacts. This is such a bad card. I'm going to build a horrible deck. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. What if I were to, like, Kami of Industry back a Synthesizer? Is that realistic? Anything else I really want to get back? Not especially. And it's hard to, like, Kami of Industry to bring back a synthesizer and then like still have the mana to pay for the card it draws. But like maybe you play this and it draws a land, and then you have 8 mana, so you like sacrifice it to get back a samurai. Like it seems unlikely. This deck is gonna be so bad. Oh, I love it. I think you pretty much have to take Behold the Unspeakable, even if you're an Artifacts deck. And they have a Tawashi Song Shaper and an Iron Hoof Boar here. It's just so good. Essence Capture? Is that playable? Usually not. But what if it were here? Is there some reason I should play it? I mean, countering creature spells is kind of cool. Tamiyo's Completion is more expensive, but it deals with things anytime. I don't know. I'm going to take the Essence Capture. It helps a little with modifying for Tawashi Guidebot, which is cute. And it always shocks people, because this is not a good card. Nobody's running it. So when you have a counter, they're like, what? How dare you? This is an artifact that costs 3, and it puts cheap artifacts into play. Seems kind of cool. Ninja's Kunai and Uncharted Haven might be better. I'm not splashing much, right? Like, maybe I could splash Kirin, I guess. Could we be mono blue? Well, no, I want to at least splash for the Mechanaut. Oh, and don't forget, pilots and vehicles we could maybe splash for a little bit more easily. It's not relevant here, just something to keep in mind. Probably not going to be relevant ever. The Shrine is pretty strong. But I like artifacts. Another Shrine. Sky Swimmer Koi is insane in this deck, right? Moonsnare Prototype's not bad either. But it's not good. Pay a blue mana to get this creature. Then tap this and another artifact to get 1 mana. It's also like a quasi-removal spell. I don't know, I'm taking a Koi. Look at all these artifacts. 9 artifact spells out of 15 cards. Out of 15 spells, I should say. Kami's Flare is okay removal, but I think Song Shaper is just going to do a ton of damage because we're always going to play artifacts. I don't know. Kami's Flare, like, removal's important, I guess is what I want to say. Could take another Reality Heist. Oh boy. I don't know. 2-drops are important. Removal's important. I think just give me a Song Shaper. I don't think I want the Ninja in this deck. Is Saiba Trespassers any good? It's certainly a tempo play, but I don't think I want that. I think I just want another Tamiyo's Completion. Disruption Protocol, double blue to counter anything. We should have artifacts reasonably often. This is still horrible? Yeah, what I have is not even relevant. Like, doesn't care about artifacts, it's just bad. Ecologist Terrarium is a pretty good artifact. Automated Artificer is looking pretty juicy too. I didn't take that one earlier. Now it does look good, doesn't it? This is... I don't know. They're both 2 mana. They both try to produce more mana for you. This one draws you a land. This one becomes a mana dork. And so, like, the difference is if you already have a land, then when you play this, you can't get any extra mana this turn. Here, you could play this and a land. But, like, it only works for artifacts. But I think that's a lot of things. I think I'll take the... Plus, like, it's a body. This can put counters. I don't know that that's that important. Give me the Artificer. Oh, I did take one. It's a 2-drop. I thought it was a 3-drop. I looked here and didn't see it, and I thought I didn't have it. Give me the Crab? Or another Artificer? I mean... This is a nice kind of endgame thing, and also a counterspell. Oh, man. What is this? This is only pack 2. I'm like, my deck is ready. I'm ready to go. I'm not taking Short Circuit. Do I still have the Cloud Seal Kieran, or I guess I cut it? I mean, I could still play it, obviously. I could put it back in. Give me a Brute Suit. I love vehicles. Reality Heist number 2. I mean, we should have a lot of artifacts, right? I'm certainly not taking Shattered States era. But like, I could actually play this, which would be sort of shocking. Mind Link Mech, it's the perfect card. It's such a good card, and it like does stuff we want. Let's see. So when it becomes crude, it becomes a copy of a creature that crewed it. So if you activate it with Mech Hanger, it does not become anything. It's just a 4/3 normal Mind Link Mech. But if you can crew it with something, do we have anything where that matters? I mean, you could make it an Arm Guard Familiar. It would have Ward. That seems unimportant. You could make it a Song Shaper and then buff it by playing more artifacts. Kind of cute. Make it a... Give it Vigilance. If you crewed a Brute Suit and then crewed this with the Brute Suit, that seems pretty stupid. Make it a Covert Technician to put 4 mana artifacts on the board. That's pretty cool. Sky Swimmer Koi for more draw. No, I mean, there's things that could happen here. Yeah. I'm obviously taking it. I'm just like trying to think about how it could do something good. Prosperous Thief. Oh man, what if I like... Could I run Oni Cold Anvil? I assume not, but I would really like to. I don't think that's very good. Kami's Flare or another Song Shaper, I think, are the obvious choices here. We have very little removal. Kami's Flare did not really turn out to be that great in this format. This thing that loves artifacts and attacks a lot is pretty cool. Do I need a network terminal for some reason? Not really. Oh, you know what? Iron Apprentice, rather, is not that bad either. It's modified. It's a 1-drop. It's an artifact. Kind of cute, right? But I'll take the Song Shaper. Cheap artifacts are especially good because of stuff like Covert Technician. Do I need another crab? I mean, not really, but I don't need anything else here. Terrarium is maybe better. But, like, if I take a crab, I can cut Disruption Protocols, maybe? Double blue is a sort of inflexible counterspell. But we should mostly have blue, right? Like, look at this. I think Disruption Protocol is kind of gross in this deck. I could take a 1-mana, like, weirdo tiny flyer that's an artifact. Doesn't do that much. What about this? Draw a land and like put a counter on something? That's maybe better than a disruption protocol? Or than a network disruptor, I mean. Man. We certainly have a theme, huh? I don't know how I'm going to trim this deck, because everything fits in with what we're trying to do. The problem is just that some of the cards are bad. And they're I think they're good in this deck. Okay, I need more creatures, actually. Looking at the creature count here, I have too many non-creature spells. Like, I should be cutting counters or something. But, like, the vehicles are sort of creatures. Tamiyo's is fine. Like, I guess the Reality Heists are just too greedy. But this can be, like... I mean, how many of my creatures are artifacts? 15 of my spells are artifacts. That's out of 24. So more than half of my deck is artifacts. If I get stuff on the board... I can make this like 3 mana tutor for 2 good cards, or maybe 4 mana or something. Seems good, but maybe I don't need 2 of them, especially when I have Behold the Unspeakable. The Kois are insane. I can't cut any of them. It's like maybe I should start cutting stuff like Futurist Sentinel, which, you know, with Mech Hanger is good, but otherwise is not that good. I can't crew it very easily otherwise. I don't know. Just give me a cheap artifact creature. I think that's what I want. Rabbit Battery. Ooh. Oh my god, no, wait. Enthusiastic Mechanaut, even better. I mean, Rabbit Battery is a very cheap, very nice artifact creature, which is great. But making my artifacts even cheaper and being a 2/2 flyer is like high on my priority list. That noise scared me for some reason. I mean, no network terminals, please. Containment Construct with the 2 Sky Swimmer Kois. We got it. Okay, maybe I could run the network terminal. Okay, that makes Mnemonic Sphere better. Also makes Crab better, but it's not like you're ever going to have 7 mana to do all these things, right? You could, well, no. You're countering something your opponent casts on your turn, and then you're going to play the Crab? Maybe if you have like a double discount, and also 2 automated artificers out there. Maybe the artificers are what I should be cutting. I like all the ramp. I don't know if I need the Arm Guard Familiar, actually. The sad thing is it's like one of my best cheap cards. I don't know. Oh, it's so hard. I don't know how to build this deck. I don't think I need a Mnemonic Sphere, even though it is like pretty cool with Containment Construct. I don't think I need more draw. Not when I have stuff like Synthesizer. Let's just take and sideboard a Crab. Another Disruption Protocol is kind of cool. Probably not running it, though. I don't want this, right? My creature types are all over the map. Yeah. Another Automated Artificer? We could do it. Papercraft Decoy is an artifact frog for 2. Like, I could cut most of the red if I wanted. Just, like, throw out these guys. Have a mostly blue deck splashing 2 Mechanauts. It seems kind of tempting, doesn't it? I still have a lot of artifacts. I think... I mean, the crab is kind of good with all this ramp from the 2 Mechanauts and the 2 Artificers. We could be playing 7 mana crabs on turn, like, 5 pretty easily. The problem is, what am I cutting? Like, I guess Reality Heist, but I think it's actually great. The Futurist Sentinel is maybe just too ambitious. It's only really good if I have the mech hanger. Because Crew 3 is just such a big ask. I don't know. I have a lot of cheap stuff I don't want to attack with, like the Containment Construct and like this one. Maybe it could happen. And it can be cast more cheaply. Like, this could be a very cheap 6/6. The Covert Technician is really... Is it that good? Like, it can put some cheap stuff into play, I guess. And if I Mind Link mech it, it's even better. But when is that ever going to happen, right? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. What happens if you Mind Link mech a Vision of the Unspeakable? You get a card that is a copy of that creature, but it's a 4/3. So... instead of being a 0/0, it'll be a 4/3, and it'll still get +1/+1 for all the cards in your hands. It'll be a huge flying trampler. Huh. Well... this is even more ramp, I guess. I don't have that much payoff for the ramp, do I? Like, I guess I have draw with Containment Construct. Where's all my Modern Ages, by the way? What do I have to discard? Basically just Koi? Anything else? No. I think I might be overdoing it on Automated Artificers. And therefore, this is probably not the right time to take a third. But what about the Moonsnare prototype? Tap an artifact or creature to add more mana. It's not constrained mana. You can cast it on anything. I think it is kind of nice. I'll take it. Okay, this is perfect for the Containment Construct, I guess. Oh, I already had one. Okay, well, I mean... I don't know how on earth I'm going to build this deck. It's just bizarre. I've never gotten past, like, all the artifact shit that you get, supposedly, for red-blue. Well, suddenly we just got past 3 prototypes in the last, like, 5 picks. $22 artifacts. Okay. So... I have to cut 7 cards, and they're all precious. I can't cut any of them. I mean, really, like, I kind of want to put these back. And now I have 9 cards to cut. And honestly, if I'm running red, shouldn't I run this? So now I have 10 cards to cut. I think the network terminals are probably crazy. Like, yes, it happens to be insane if you can collide it with the construct but that's not super likely. And whatever 2-drop I just cut is also bad. I've forgotten already. Oh yeah, Terrarium's like fine, but I don't know. In some sense, it's like we have stuff that wants us to play artifacts. Free, by the way, if we have 2 Mechanauts on board. 0 mana, get this on board, draw a land. Having artifacts in hand matters for Reality Heist. I still think the Future Sentinel is not very good. But, like, what exactly is the deck's win condition? It's like Behold the Unspeakable and Koi, right? And Mechanauts and stuff. And just, like, drawing to get there. Okay, I don't think I need the Disruptor if I have prototypes. A 1/1 flyer is whatever. This could get us to more powerful stuff more quickly. And it's also like emergency removal. Given that I have all this stuff, do I need all these Artificers? Like, I feel like I'm overdoing it on the ramp. What do I have to justify all this ramp? That's like what I'm trying to get to. Unspeakable, sure, but it only costs 5. I guess it draws a lot, and you want to have an empty hand when you get to it. Guidebot ramps. Or, sorry, spends mana. Synthesizer is kind of draw. Are we aggressive enough to run a Song Shaper? Like, maybe that's why these aren't in the deck. Is because the point of them is to play them on turn 2 and then just start swinging. But I feel like clearing out the opponent's early game plays by attacking with like a 2-mana 3/2 is pretty cool, right? Maybe we don't need a reality, but it's so good. It's going to cost like 4 at most. 4 mana, draw 2 good cards is really nice. I think we can get rid of the Covert Technician. I don't want to ninjutsu anything. It's going to be hard to do. Maybe we can throw out the Arm Guard Familiar because I'm not going to have mana to reconfigure anything, and I have plenty of 2-drops anyway. I'm not sure how good the Brood Suits are. Like, yeah, they're cute with Mech Hanger. If I still had that 1/1 flyer, the Brute Suits would be good uses for them. And it's a good use for Containment Construct, but it's not really that important, I think. So maybe cut like a Crab and both Brute Suits. Run this kind of weirdo pile. Pile of artifacts with 3 counterspells. That's probably an okay number. Especially, that's something you can sort of ramp for, right? Is like ramp into the ability to like play a 3-drop but also hold a counterspell, kind of. I don't know. These Song Shapers, they still don't seem that great. But they're cheap artifacts. If I cut them, what would I put back in? Arm Guard Familiar. Futurist Sentinel. Covert Technician. Crab. I don't know. Those are all plausible. It would let me run more islands, which would be nice. Is the number of vehicles I have 0 now? Did I cut all of them? No, I still have the Mind-Linked mech. But I don't want to use the mech hanger on it, right? It wants to crew... Well, I mean, it's okay. So maybe these guys are just not that good. And cut 1 prototype. Put back in a couple of heavier hitters. Sentinel... Brute Suit, Crab. Hey, come back here. Because Crab is a nice flexible card, right? It's a counterspell, and it's something you can ramp into to be just a giant, irritating creature. I guess we'll play this. I don't know. 10 islands, 6 mountains? That's probably right. We really want to make sure we have blue, but I don't want to go super low on red. 6 is okay. What mountain do I feel like today? How about this one? Alright, it's a mech hanger deck. Obviously a poor description, but makes me laugh. Johnny Flip. Maybe this is why I've seen so many people running the red-blue artifacts deck, is the bots are passing it. This looks great. I need more land, but I've got this, like, double these guys. A third land lets me play, yep, Futurist Sentinel on 3. Okay, artifacts versus enchantments. Here we go. The showdown. Oh, you're playing an artifact, you coward. I think you're actually supposed to play another Mechanaut first, so you can like play both of these on 2 for 2 mana, perhaps. Jugan, okay. Well, too bad I didn't have removal for that. Okay, Mech Hanger's good enough. Actually, it's kind of insane. So what does it cost to crew with this? 3. 3 and tap, so kind of 4 mana. Okay, but it's still modified, in case that matters, I guess. And it still has its passive. It can't crew vehicles, right? Yeah. So I could crew this. Crew like this, swing for 6, play this out, and be holding up a counterspell still? Or I could, like, play this and draw. Crew here, swing for 6? I think I'll go for the draw. Nice. Okay. Oh, this can't crew. Right. I forgot it's crew 3, not like crew 1, like most of the vehicles in this set are. Jugan's spooky, very spooky. Oh, really? Okay. I guess that makes some sense if you're not going to block with them. This is very valuable. I need this so much. Before they can get any large creatures out there. So I can swing with a 2/2 in the air. Or a 6/6 on the ground, right? I think a 6/6 on the ground is better. Yeah, the bots are apparently passing a lot of Jugans, right? I've seen more Jugans in the last 3 drafts than, like, the whole time I played Kamigawa before, I feel like. Okay, but it's going to be tough to replay him in time, isn't it? I guess if you have a land, you could do it. Because this is green. Ooh, Crab is pretty cool. But I think we need to get out Behold the Unspeakable first. Because Crab, you can counter Jugan's third ability. You don't have to actually counter the spell when it comes in. And the first 2 don't matter that much. So Behold the Unspeakable. Swing for 6 again? I guess. I can't think of any way I would want to, like, I don't know. I guess it could be possible to activate this, but it would be pretty hard. Actually, hang on. I need... No, they can't attack for anything next turn, right? They could attack with a 2/4. So I don't really need to have a blocker available. Well, I haven't been doing a good job of keeping mana up for counterspells. So maybe that's not as exciting as I thought in this deck. I guess they have more attackers than I thought. I forgot about this guy. It's a lot of damage. Oh no, I'm dead. Well, that sucks. I mean, attacking for 6... kind of greedy when they can just chump it with a 1/1, but I didn't want them to keep the 1/1 because it was going to get bigger. I don't know. I probably should have been more careful of something like that happening. I'm not going to cut the mech hanger because I do think we might, in some other game, wind up with so much mana that we can actually use it. Alan MTG God 28. Well, okay. Great hand again. I'm player 2, right? I wasn't really paying attention when it told me. Free win? Ooh. Oh, keeps mulliganing. Okay. Are we down to 5? Is that what happened? If I'm player... No, I must be player 1. Okay. So they finally decided to mulligan to 6 and then had an easy keep. Okay. Good to know, I guess. I'm dying! Just do something! You had an easy keep. How could you not know what your turn 1 play is? It's like a land, right? Oh, this is nice, because now I can play this for 1 and actually hold up Essence Capture. Red-white aggro stuff? Oh, an actual samurai in the red-white deck. That's exciting. Yes, tap red, please. This kind of gives away the game, because Auto Tapper would never do this if you didn't have a double blue spell. But they might not be paying attention. I probably should have tapped manually. I don't know whether that draws more or less attention to it. There's not much they can do about it, right? They have to play some creatures. I don't know, maybe they play the Katana or something? That would be a pretty good play. But this deck wants to be playing creatures, I feel like. I really need more lands. I've got a lot of expensive stuff here. As soon as Koi comes online, it's all gravy, but we're not there yet. I mean, I guess I also don't have any artifacts to play after Koi comes online. Which is a little bit bad. This is the slowest aggro player I've ever seen. Just like play a creature and hit me, man. Well, you're in combat now. No attacks. It's not a creature. I do like the Koi here, but I think just shutting this off is probably better. Because it threatens a lot, and meanwhile I can get in for 2 if I do this. I can get in for 2 anyway. There's no way they're blocking, right? They might. This is a pretty powerful creature. But this is also very powerful, and I want it to go away. Now that they put Born to Drive on it. It loses all abilities, right? Yeah, so it still doesn't pump other... Okay, well, but it will come back without the pump, right? So that's not so bad. I think we're in the driver's seat here for sure. We have like a combo on the board, and an opponent has a 2-1. But we haven't won yet, that's for sure. I like to see that. Whoa! Okay, I mean, that's gonna attack for 5, I guess? I could double block, but I don't want to lose both of these. This is pretty cool. This one first, so I know what I have when I'm deciding to discard. Yes, take action, I guess. Don't discard the land. Instead, discard the Artificer. Yes, take action. Play Mountain. Then play Artificer. Yes, take action. Can't really play any of this stuff. I guess just throw out the land? I could counter the Michiko buff, but I think I'd rather just, like, not do that. Sure. Yep. They want to get Born to Drive back? That's fine, I guess. I don't really need this Artificer for anything. I'll block 5. I guess it might have helped me cast the Crab. We're post-combat, so I guess I'll just tap a creature, not that it matters. Oh, this one. So I could counter the Michiko ability, but I don't care about it. So I guess I just, like, swing for 5 and don't play anything. That's fine. Come on in. Love to see mountains. Wow, they've got the whole thing. Let's say no. Doesn't matter, obviously, but let's just let them know we've got them. Oh, that's a good one, all right. But I can't cast it, so just blow up the Michiko, I guess. Oh, I should look at my dailies. I don't know if I have the right deck for my dailies or the right dailies for my deck. Hey, we even get to destroy a creature. No? Alright, let's go. I don't care at all about this rank shit. I mean, it matters a little because you do get some gold at the end of the season, but you only have to make it to, like, silver to get all the gold or something like that. White or red? I'm casting a little bit of that. Black or red? I mean, the same, really. I have very few red spells in the deck. Is it, like, 2? No, I put back the Song Shapers, didn't I? No, I took them out. There's only 3 red spells in here. Okay, I guess, well, if I reroll, I'm not really going to get anything better. I might get something totally useless, but... Alright, white or blue is better. Requiem Rels? I don't know what that means. Got this guy in hand again. We love those hands. And then if I have a third land, I can actually play both of these for 3 mana instead of 5. And if I don't, I guess I just play 2 Artificers for 1 each. It's kind of exciting. Only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities. Okay. So it won't help me with the Koi. Good news, I don't need help with the Koi. Hang on. If I play the Koi and then play Artificer, I'll get to draw and discard. Because I can play Artificer with this. And then I could use this to crew... Okay, yeah. That's the plan. Now, what am I discarding and looking... Like, what am I looking for? It's unclear. Really expensive spells like Crab, and I don't want lands? Like, we're ready to cast a 7-mana Crab already, which is kind of cool. Okay, that's going to put a damper on my 2/2, but I could remove it if I had to. Okay, I think Essence Capture is more important than that, so... Let us just... swing with the Brute Suit. Do I also swing with the Koi? I don't think the draw and discard is that important to me right now, but it, like, kind of is. This trade here is something they wouldn't mind getting, I think. But if it happened, my 2/2 would be unlocked, so I think I go for it. If they block, they might well actually block the Brute Suit anyway. Well, they're certainly blocking something. They're not letting this all in. I don't know which one they block. Maybe they don't care so much about the flying-ness? Okay. To get your treasure, very cool. But I have 2 answers. Don't have a Crab, so I can't do anything about that. I don't think I would anyway. It's kind of cool that they turned their treasure into a permanent land. Good job. Target creature. So you can't put it on a Brute Suit even if you wanted to. Okay. I mean, I could complete this. I'd get in for 7 next turn, which seems pretty good. I could have blocked it anyway, of course. Actually, a creature would be lethal. It occurs to me now. But I don't have that, so... I think I may as well play the land. The scenario where I don't want it is pretty unlikely. Wow, that is not a creature spell, but it's not enough to win, right? I have 3 attackers and they're at 1. And they're not quite tapped out, but it's close. Like, what are they going to have at double black that makes this work? Maybe return to action? That would be really good. Nope, they just die. Okay. See, this is a game, by the way, where Mech Hanger would have been good instead of one of these islands. And it's rarely bad. It's not like I have trouble hitting my colors. So I think it's free-ish to include. Except at some point, Auto Tapper is going to get me because it loves leaving that mana up. Darth Rook. A chess Star Wars set fan? I don't know. I'm sure that there's got to be Star Wars chess sets out there, right? First time drawing one of the prototypes. I think there are 2 still in the deck. I actually have kind of an insane turn 3 because I can play this for 3 mana. Using this as a mana source. The thing is, this construct ability won't do anything in that case, right? I don't think I want to play this. I just want to get the koi out faster than usual. Yeah, so I could attack for... But, like, it's way better to get this out. This is an insane opening. This is everything I could have dreamed for the deck to do. Yes, that order. Yes. I kind of wanted to land here. Throw out the... Well, I can't play this, I guess. I don't have any red. And it's going away regardless. So just discard something I can play this turn, which I guess is this, right? Nothing else is playable. I don't know if that's the way I want to tap. Oh yeah, I could hit a land here. Nice. I forgot that this is going to activate again. So you were right. That was the way I wanted to tap. I could have held up Disruption Protocol if I had tapped my Containment Construct. Oh, I am such a fool. I should have realized there's like no cost to tapping the Containment Construct, so I'm not blocking or attacking with it. And there is some value in holding up colored mana. I forgot I was going to get access to another draw and discard effect. So I wasn't really thinking about what could happen when that went off. The Mind Link mech is really good. Any equipment or vehicle. Wow. Crew 3, Crew 3. I want to play Behold the Unspeakable, but I also don't want them to hit me for 1 billion. I think it's insane to Tamio's completion their 1/1. And what else would I do, right? I guess I could Disruption Protocol the creature they play to try to turn on their mechs. That's kind of a thought. I'm going to attack all here. I'm happy with this trade if that's what they want to do. Because they're going to have a little trouble activating all their mechs, and in the meantime I can get in for damage. I just don't have time to play this right now. I'll do it later. Yeah. Tap an untapped artifact. This one. Yes, pay with 2 islands, please. Let's see what the prototype draws. Oh. Oh, right. This has a channel ability. So I guess we just swing here, right? And then once they crew something, I put it back on the top or bottom of their library. I don't know which they'll choose. Okay. That's fine. That doesn't crew. Oh, it's crew 2? Okay. It doesn't have ward, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I should have passed 2 attackers. I should have let that attack. I didn't realize they could crew in response and then swing with this. Okay, that was a mistake. Oh, it didn't turn into that because this is not... That permanent doesn't exist? It's kind of weird. But I made a mistake there. Took 4 damage? It's a 3/4. I thought it was a 4/3. Nope. Damage there for no reason. Okay, so here we play land and Behold the Unspeakable with a stop in our upkeep. Because this is going to make it hard for them to crew. So blue, blue, red, blue, tap? And this is how we're going to draw the 4 cards. Blue, blue, tap. Wait, what? Oh, this doesn't work. Yeah, it does. What? Why did it finish auto-paying for me? I didn't ask for that. I have a stop. You should be obeying me, but okay, whatever. This resolves. Cool. You could activate this, I guess. Oh, maybe you shouldn't have played that? Well, no, I kind of want to get the Future Sentinel down, right? Yeah. Yes, take action. Okay. I was worried they would have some way to bounce the Tamio's completion, but I guess that still doesn't untap this, so that's fine. This resolves. I don't attack because they could double block, and then I just kill their 1/1. And the Future Sentinel can't currently crew. So they can attack if they want to. Though I can't imagine they do want to. Arrest the Koi, okay. Got a big Krabby Daddy. I think just crewing this and swinging with it is pretty good. Okay. Well, my opponent only got to attack me once, and that one time was because I made a mistake. I was thinking, like, is there any reason it could matter to wait till attackers? No, let's just do it now. But there was a face-up reason that it would matter. So this is a little problematic with no mountains. I have a 1 and a 2. After that, it kind of peters out, right? I guess I have a counter spell. I think I have to mulligan here. There's just not enough mountains in the deck to be sure I'll hit one. I keep hitting 2 landers. Kind of surprising, isn't it? I'll keep this. And put back the Koi? Because Unspeakable is a really nice thing to hit. And this is more likely to be playable soon than the Koi is. Right, in fact, it is already playable. I can't play it now, but my point, I have a plan to play it. That does not involve drawing any cards. Which I guess, yeah, the Koi costs 4 and isn't an artifact, so this wouldn't help discount it. Don't you do it. Whatever you're thinking of doing, I don't allow it. Okay. I mean, I definitely want another island on the field, right? So... And I guess I play this pre-combat? It doesn't really matter, right? I guess attacking makes them a little more afraid of a combat trick, and I don't actually need this to cast the Circuit Mender. So I guess I should attack first. And we're not far from Behold the Unspeakable for 4. They should let you play with 6-card starting hands more often, right? Haha. Okay, some buff. You got me. No buff? You don't got me? Scared of the combat trick? Alright, I'll take it. They apparently have a combat trick, or they wouldn't have thought about that play. So now we have new information, and we got in the 2 damage. If they have a combat trick, why are they attacking here? Because they don't want to keep the mana open for the combat trick. Sure, that makes sense. Of course it does. Oh, this is playable now, huh? I don't think I should play it. Because the chances of playing it for extra draw are very real. Let's just swing all and hold open a counter. I forgot that this adds mana. That's what's making this castable. Ugh. Can't counter that because it's not actually a spell. Crab would be better here, obviously. I'll keep this to threaten to block here. No, I don't know. Maybe I should just put him at 10. I think I should probably just play Behold the Unspeakable, actually. Shut down all this stuff. I don't know. I'd like to get this out of my hand, but maybe that's too optimistic. Yeah, maybe I should have done this last turn. I don't know, but I'm doing it now. I might draw an instant like Tamiyo's Completion. That would be quite nice. Do I have other instants in the deck? I can't think of very many. Basically, no. I have like a Moonsnare prototype I could channel. Okay. Draw. Alright, we missed. If this had Flash, I could play it and counter it, but I don't think that would be very good. Oh, one card off. Oh well. Wow. Is this an instant? It is. I don't think I attack here. In fact, I probably have to complete their 2/2. But I want to keep Essence Capture as an option. I don't know. I can just block the 2/2, I guess. It's not a trade they're happy to make. They could pay 4 mana to tap something of mine down. I don't think that's especially strong. But it might be their best play. Go ahead. That's a very suspicious attack. Okay, I'll bite. What's the plan? Wanderer's Intervention, I guess? Alright, fine. None! I looked at 7 cards. I don't get even one of them. I mean, I'm glad I'm not drawing all these lands, I guess. But I was hoping to also draw something useful. Because, like, I want Behold the Unspeakable to be bigger. Okay, Mind Link Mech is a really strong play right now. I think I should probably be paying... It is a 4-3. Why was their Mind Link Mech a 3-4 in that other game? Am I missing something? I'm not sure what happened there. Because I swear I looked and it was a 3-4. And it was no longer a creature. It was still just an artifact sitting out here. And what could have been making it change stats? It didn't copy anything that was like, this has plus, you know, -1, +1. Like, those cards just don't exist. Ah, you can tap it. I see. That's cute. But you can't stop it from attacking now, right? Don't I just kill you next turn? No, not quite. Okay. Because if I use... Oh, no, I can completion this turn. But if I do, these will not be any bigger. Oh, these trample, though, right? So... Oh, Circuit Mender drew a card. That's why this is lethal. Oh, no, hang on. If I crew this... This won't be able to attack. So I'll have an 8/7 Trampler. Also, they gained life, huh? Whoops. What if I tap down their flying blocker? Then I can just crew this for 4, I guess? Like, as a 4... Wait. Oh, no, sorry, crew this. Right? I can, crew a vehicle. This attacks for 4... 9. That's not as much as I thought. Well... I mean, I guess crewing like this doesn't cost any mana and it still gets the same amount of damage, right? And now I have Crab to counter some useful ability they might have, maybe? I could just play the crab, but I don't want a crab. I want a counterspell. Right. When I crew this and they try to tap it down, I want to counter that. Or if they play a card that's going to kill me this turn, I want to counter that. Like some, Michiko's Reign of Truth on Blade Blizzard Kitsune, for example. I guess it doesn't look like it would be lethal, but if they had more artifacts and enchantments, it could be. Actually, maybe it would, right? They have 1, 2, that would be 3. +3, +3 on this, it would be 10. Yeah, that would be lethal. I would die. I'm gonna say a big fucking no thanks on that one, bro. This spell, please. Okay, now we got him. Even if they gain 2 life, I still win by attacking with this. They don't have enough mana to tap this down, and I trample. Right, they don't have enough mana to tap this down. That's very important. Alright, got there. Good crab, good crab. The Essence Capture, not so good. That card has been really bad this draft, hasn't it? Like, it's been stuck in my hand a couple times and it's never done anything. I'm kind of thinking I should not be playing that. The Disruption Protocol is more flexible. I don't think it's so bad to run that. I could put in another Reality Heist. You guys saw how good it was in that game, right? 3 mana, look at 7 cards, and put them on the bottom of your library. Covert Technician, like, it could be okay. It's not going to be that big, though. I could just take a Disruptor. I think I'll take a Technician. Oh yeah, the Essence Capture was kind of actively bad, right? If I could have chosen to discard it, I would do so. It would have drawn me more cards with Behold the Unspeakable. Elric Melny? This is not a hand. This does not do anything. Backwards, it's Inlem Kurla? Doesn't seem to mean anything, so it's probably not something backwards. This is a bad hand, but it's at least a hand. I don't know. Maybe I would have been happier with all the crabs, so I could counter this stuff on 4 while I try to draw cards to do something. Doesn't seem like this game's going so hot. But at least they're playing like red-green, don't attack? Question mark? Not anymore, huh? Yeah, that can't block. Take that. Oh, this is a reason it could have been right to lead with the mountain last turn. So it would have been nice to maybe play this and try to hit a land, and now I can't really do that. This 2/4 kind of sucks, but it's a creature. I could do nothing and Disruption Protocol their play next turn. Then next turn, egg plus, I know it's not an egg, plus technician. Maybe that is better. If they don't play a creature this turn, this works out very badly, but it seems sort of like a likely thing to do for red-green, right? If you look at a red-green deck and you ask, like, on turn X, what are they likely to do? Regardless of what X is, the answer is, like, play a creature. That's the most likely thing. You know what? I'll take it. It's not a creature, but it would have been hitting me for 3, and I don't want that. Wow, that's something. Doesn't really do anything right now. Well, okay, it's something I can play together with this, I guess. Oh, I can tap that. Okay, sure, why not? I mean, I don't know. Either of these creatures is just trading for that. Which one do I want to trade for it? Kind of neither. But this has some serious upside, whereas this is just a whatever creature. Doesn't even fly. I don't know why. I assumed it could fly. It looks like it's flying, right? Is that fair? I guess it's just like a jumping and tumbling, like an acrobatics thing. At least it still died. Wow, they spent this to do 3 damage? It's kind of shocking. And now we have the combo, right? I can't actually, like, draw or discard anything right now. I mean, I can, but I won't be able to play whatever it is, so I'm going to decline. Well, no, I should accept, right? It might be something better than Tamiyo's. No. Wow. I think I have to just allow this. I don't really want to trade either of these for that piece of junk. I have a samurai coming soon. Well, that does not do anything. I guess I should be accepting. Nothing is at all beneficial in my graveyard, and I don't think there is a red-green card in the format that like takes advantage of cards in my graveyard, but just in case there is one, I shouldn't be putting stuff in here. I'm never getting it back, so anytime I could exile instead of discard, I guess I should do so. That's a card. They didn't attack, though. Even though they have this, huh? I guess I could Tamiyo's that instead. But I want to get my Futurist Sentinel down, see if I can hit a land. Or this, that's fine. Even better, because now I can play this and then hit a land. Okay, I actually have a pretty solid board presence, I think. If I shut off their 3/3, I can start attacking in the air. Okay, Boseiju might be more important. And I have very few answers to this card. It's basically just the 2 Tamiyo's completions, right? Yeah. Well, that's not true. I've also got the crab. Do I have any crabs left? I have 1 crab left. I have no good attacks. I could swing with the 3/3, and that trades with their 3/3, and then I can start attacking with my 2/2. I can swing with the 6/6. That trades for their 1/1, and then I don't have a 6/6 anymore, which is pretty bad because their 4/5 gets good. So I could make this attack to get rid of this, but this is a really valuable part of the engine here to keep drawing cards. So I think we're just going to do nothing. We're at a bit of a standstill right now, and that's sort of okay. You don't have any lands, right? Yeah. Really? I guess they want a card. Sure. I can understand that. I'll offer this up. I'm not going to double block because if they have a combat trick, it's probably just going to kill both creatures because of the death touch rather than like me saving one. Rather than me like still managing to kill it. Well, actually, no, I don't want to let them choose to kill this instead because I want the card draw. It'll be exiled instead of dying, but this is when it leaves the battlefield. Okay. Fine. It's not modified. They don't have a way to modify it. I guess I'll play a card. I don't see a reason to show them that I'm about to kill Boseiju. That resolves. Story Weave could put 2 +1/+1 counters on something. So that's actually really bad. Well, it just means I can't Tamiyo's right now. Because they could respond by putting counters on Boseiju, and then it would still be a 2/2. Yeah, they're gonna cast this on something, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I can't take this anymore, man. I mean, these are eventual, like, card draw... I don't know. There are ways to make sure that I have something to discard that I can play. How many lands are left in the deck? 6 out of 17. We should be hitting good stuff, but opponent is really drawing. Wow, that's really nice. Empty-handed. Oh yeah, because they want to equip it, and they need a mountain for that. Although I don't know if it's that good to equip, really, right? Is that much better as a 7-8? It still just trades for the Futurist Sentinel, no? Oh my god, Tamio's safekeeping. Well, just hit me, I guess. I could chump a 2-2 here. That's probably better than taking 7 damage. I might as well play it, gain the life. I can't just play nothing this whole game against someone who's drawing 2 cards a turn. We're gonna lose if that's how things go. At least I can see some of their tricks face up. That's nice. Mm-hmm. Ah! Alright, we're gonna lose this game. Behold the Unspeakable is no longer good enough. I have to, like, triple block that? Oh, this has crew 3, so I have to block this way. And just let them kill everything? I don't know. I could try taking 9 first and see, but... like, see if I happen to draw Tamio's completion again or something? I don't really think that would be very good. What does this say, by the way? When it leaves the battlefield, I see. And it's when Gift of Wrath leaves, not when an enchanted creature leaves, interestingly enough. Alright, I mean, we draw, like, 8 lands in a row, so I guess GG, I'm out of here. Not just quitting in a fit of rage. It was just like the game had been over for a while, and then it was like definitely over. I don't think they had lethal against me or something, but I couldn't draw anything. I guess with Behold the Unspeakable in deck, you shouldn't really be hanging on to 2 lands. Because it's hard to play them both in a single turn. I had them as some idea of like containment construct discard fodder, but of course the point is that like you can usually play the stuff you discard with it. Not always, so it might be nice to have a land lying around, but sometimes, often. This is a great hand, of course. We can play this on 2, and then on 3 we play Construct plus another one of these guys. Or does it make sense to go in the other direction instead? It does. Because then I can actually play a land. I can play this for 0, which means I only need 2 mana, 2 lands on the field, which means I can... Oh, what am I talking about? This only activates if you have Koi on the field, which I just happened to draw, which is very nice. But it's not like a currently active synergy, right? It's actually a little bit confusing to know what to do here. I probably should have attacked and seen if they like don't go for the block, but of course they would. Because right now, as soon as I get this koi, I can play Construct, and this is a super cheap thing. I think we just don't play any of this. Maybe I'm like too crazy for value here, but that's fine, I don't care. Unless you have an awful lot of shrines, it's not going to bother me. I played pretty much all my red cards, so I guess I'll start with another island here. For 1 white mana, they can't do anything to me here. I'm very pleased to see they're not playing any... No, I'm very concerned to see they're not playing anything. When we know they had a perfectly good play in hand. What is this? Let's attack all first and see what happens. I don't want these creatures to die, actually. Like, they could have a counterspell, but they could have a Wanderer's Intervention. How do I fish for those? I guess attack with just the 2/2s? Because the koi is too important, and this discount is not that important. And I think they would happily destroy one if they could. Alright, so it looks kind of like a counterspell. I'd like you to counter this. No counters, huh? Kind of surprising. I thought they would probably counter any artifact if they could, so the fact that they didn't. I haven't played a land this turn, so this is fine to discard. So I missed one chance to do this cool trick, and like I therefore missed a card draw, but I think it was worth it to make sure that this wasn't getting countered. Maybe I should have waited on the Futurist Sentinel, but I could draw a playable card here, actually. No. Okay. The crab is pretty good. Is it better than Tamiyo's Completion? I think a 5/7 is a big problem for them. So I don't know, maybe I missed 2 damage here. So I could have attacked with the koi. Oh, they were just holding this up, of course. Yeah, but they could have had a counterspell. I think it was reasonable to play around it. I don't know if it was right for them to do that, though. Why not just, like, play this out? I stick to what I originally thought here. I think they made a mistake. Or it was anyway a weird play. Oh, they have 2 shrines now. That's nice. Tamiyo's Completion might have been nice. Wow. I can... A giant crab suddenly no longer looks that appealing, huh? I think I'm going to lose this game. The 2 shrines are suddenly way too much. I didn't even realize they had green. They're playing a 5-color shrine deck. Or anyway, multicolor. Oh yeah, they've got the white shrine too. Holy cow. Oh no. This is... I should have probably kept the crab as a counterspell instead of letting this just happen to me. Playing another koi right now? Very bad idea. Wow. Oh, they're just not going to do it. Okay. Oh, because they want to keep paying mana for this stuff. That's a little bit greedy, but not unreasonable. Well, I mean, it means I'm not getting to play the crab right now. But, I mean, this could potentially win, I guess? Probably not, right? These shrines are way too good. Now, I believe I can attack with everything, right? I guess not this. So that means I can tap these two and then swing all? Still get in for a nice chunk of change. This is 12. It was 8? I don't know, I miscounted somewhere. Yeah, I know, it's the White Shrine. I'm not sure how we ever come back from this, but... Okay, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna crab my own thing to draw 4 cards. Because the crab is not winning, I don't think. Wait a minute, don't I just have lethal? Hang on. Just attack with all my flyers and get in for 7? Okay, maybe I should not crab myself. It would be pretty funny, though. Crew this, counter the crew, draw 4. But I think it's... I mean, I don't know. They're tapped out. Can't I just do this for fun to show them how smart I am? Oh, I paid. Well, that's fine. I still draw the cards. But I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Whatever. Kind of funny. I didn't mean to. Only 8 cards left. A little spooky. We won the game, though. I'm just playing around now. I don't think I... Well, I could hit an egg, I guess. There's the egg. It doesn't actually help because I can't play it anymore. Can't attack with this because their lifelinker could block it. Okay, I'm not sure totally what happened there in that game. Like, I guess the big attack that I got with Behold the Unspeakable really helped. Like, the card draw from this didn't matter at all. The fact that they had -2/-0 on all their creatures meant that I could swing in with a billion things. And I just got a little bit of chip damage before that, I guess. Very weird. I thought for sure this was the end of the draft when I hit like the 5-color shrines deck and they were just like playing all the shrines. I think they were maybe too greedy in how long it took them to get all the shrines online because they wanted to keep paying to mill me. Like, if you have 3 shrines in hand, you don't really have to be milling me for 1 or for 2 or whatever. Just, like, get the shrines online that give you counters and tokens, I think. Pretty cool trick with the crab, though, right? I obviously should have not paid to pay for my own permission spell to let the thing crew anyway, because I didn't want it crewed, and who knows, the mana, you know, I could have played like a Brute Suit and done some more drawing just for fun. Blue-black with the shrine does not necessarily mean it's a shrine deck. This is just like a flyer they can ninjutsu. Hopefully, and this will stop them from doing that. If they have Suit Up, it's pretty bad. And they will attack, right? It depends. I guess if they don't have Suit Up, they'd rather just stay back. Okay. That's not too bad. It does mean they're going to be able to attack with this next turn and probably ninjutsu something that I'm not going to enjoy. Pretty cool, right? Next turn, play Technician, crew this. This is suddenly a 4/3 Technician. Oh, they're playing nothing. Suspicious. Anyway, then the 4/3 Technician can play the Sentinel for free. Don't try to trick me. That's not how we're paying for this. Suit Up would be pretty good here, like insanely good. This is not an art. Oh, it is an artifact, right? Yeah. But okay, it only has power 1, but it can still crew. Because this has crew 1. And that's what I still want to do. Actually, should I play the Koi first? So that when it enters the battlefield, I get to draw and discard, right? Yeah, let's do that. This one. I should have played this before crewing, because, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Should have waited till it... No, I don't know. Oh, but this is tapped now. Yeah, I should have played this before crewing so I could tap it as the crew cost. But I didn't want to do that. I tapped this... So, crewing this doesn't help, right? I mean, I guess I can do it. Boy, look at all that stuff that just went over here all at once. You don't get that much movement usually. Sure? You finally gonna get to ninja? No. Yeah, that's fine. I think I want to play the island, but I can play this. I probably shouldn't take this action, actually, since they're milling me, and I didn't want to discard any of my stuff. And see, now I can Tawashi Guidebot if I want. Put it here, yeah? But I can't do all of that while also crewing the Future Sentinel, I don't think. And attack. If I can, like, I guess crew this. If I crew these two, then I don't have any artifacts to let me pay for Guidebot. Ah, wait, what if I play Guidebot here and put a counter on this? Then it has 3 power and can crew that. Is that any good? When I'm tapping this for the mana? I don't think that makes any sense. I think I just want to attack with this and not with the 3/3. Where am I putting the counter? I guess it doesn't really matter. On this. Okay, so maybe... But this way I can't play the Guidebot. I guess I could be holding up a crab instead. Maybe that's more important. I should have put it here. I don't know. Having 2 3 attackers might be better than a single 4. Probably not. I'm certainly getting mileage out of my stuff. They are getting tapped. They are doing things. How many modified creatures do I have? Just 1? Yeah. Lots of stuff has enchantments on it, but not stuff I control. It's only 2 mana! Incredible. Let's see what we get. I actually have 5 artifacts. I choose these 2. I can't play crab anyway, so I might as well run this out and see if I can hit. I don't know what exactly. Maybe nothing? No, we're winning pretty fast. No, I don't know. I like these crabs. How much did this cost? 3, which I do not have. So this seems like a good crew. Maybe I shouldn't have played this. What exactly is the point of this creature? I guess it lets me play the crab. But I want it as a counterspell, I think. I don't know. A creature's pretty good, too. Okay. Weird game. It also, well, I don't know. It could have gotten you to draw and discard, but I didn't do that, so I don't know. Huh. So opponent never really did anything, right? They played a shrine. They debt to the Khamid my 2/2? No, that can't be right. How did they kill this? Oh, Tamio's completion, yeah. I don't know. So they played like a couple shitty creatures and 2 removal spells, and that was all they ever had. They played a bunch of lands. Huh. Well, you know. Red-blue vehicles. It doesn't usually get a 6/6 in any set that I can think of. And somehow we're at 6 wins. Hitoshi, 777. Lucky Hitoshi. This is fine. I wish I had a mountain, but I have playable stuff. That's too many colors. I don't approve. What do we do here? Guidebot? Maybe? Or just play this? Ah, actually I can play this and the 2-drop. Well, that's 5 mana worth of stuff on turn 3. Kinda nice. I don't have that much of a follow-up, though. How far away are we from Crab? I have 5 effective mana? It's like, I could play this. I don't think that's that great. Their hand is all spells, huh? And they didn't play anything last turn either. They're probably going to Tanuki, I guess? What do I do about that? I don't think I crab it. I guess I do just play the Guidebot, huh? Oops. Okay, that works. I was right. It's a Tanuki. Could have crabbed it since they look a little bit cramped for lands, but I think that's a very bad idea. How do you like my mono blue artifacts deck? We did think about running almost mono blue, right? Just this one card as a red splash, or two copies of it. And we're running pretty much that, right? The only other red card is the egg, which is not an egg, it's a synthesizer. I guess I should have mentioned, by the way, this is the final boss, right? We are 6-2. There's not going to be another game after this one. Unless we somehow draw, which seems pretty much impossible in this set. It's usually pretty much impossible. I can't think of anything here that's like both players draw or both players take damage at the same time. There might be something. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's fair. That is the creature I most wanted. Yeah, I see why they thought so much about it. It's not a play that feels good, but yeah, it seems pretty reasonable. Depending on what's in their hand, of course. It suggests they don't have anything more, like, really strong to do. And they're trying to play a card advantage game. That's fine. I could crab this, but I'd rather crab be a 5/7. I can Tamiyo's here as well if I want, but none of their creatures matter. I guess this one's kind of annoying. Yeah, this is going to start to be a threat in a minute. Let's just get rid of it. Right, because putting counters on their stuff and giving it trample would just not be very pleasant for me. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't have a flyer, but now they're not going to kill my crab. Although it has like ward 3, right? So it would take them a while to be able to do that, I guess. Might I need double blue? I still have Disruption Protocol, don't I? So I might want double blue. Turns out if I'd done it the other way, I could have played this. Because this actually took away 2 mana. Yeah. That was wrong, actually. No, but I couldn't tap. Well, right, I could have just tapped all 3 of these, yes. Okay, that's an enchantment. Oh, but you want the Twisted Embrace back? That makes sense. I think I want this one. Now this is sorcery speed, and it doesn't destroy artifacts, only creatures. You can enchant artifacts. Like, so if they had a vehicle, you can put it on your vehicle and then kill an enemy creature. But they can't kill... Hang on, did I forget to draw and discard for this? Did I hit decline? What happened? Oh no, right, I don't have Koi, I just have this. I didn't notice how many mountains I bottomed when I drew 7 cards. It was definitely at least one. I should have paid attention. That's kind of important to know what cards I will not be drawing. Okay. This guy, I guess? Actually, yeah, the 2-1 probably, right? It's a threat. The 3-4. That draws me a card. I mean, I'd rather have a mountain, but an island's not that bad. Because now crab is online, right? If I wanted it. Attacking with this sucks. They would just block with like a 5-4 and a 3-3, or even a 2-2, and I just trade for their 5-4, which doesn't seem very good. They probably can even like Gloom Shrieker back the Twisted Embrace. So I think I develop a Brute Suit instead. Holding open crab. And getting a nice new vehicle online. Oh, also, to crew this, I have to tap everything, which I don't want to do. This is much better as a blocker. We're both very control-y, I guess. Except I'm not, actually. I just can't play my cards. I look like I'm being passive on purpose, but I just can't do anything. I don't think I want that to happen. That seems really bad. Okay, yeah. Seems, I mean, that makes sense. They've got answers. But if I ever hit a mountain, I can start swinging with this stuff. I don't know why I can't. Alright, another crab? Do I just play it? Maybe I attack with the Brute Suit here? It just trades for their 2-2, which feels kind of bad. But, I mean, is it ever going to get better? Not really. I actually want the crab as a counterspell more. Because a 5-7 with ward is not actually that good right now. I don't know what they're gonna get, but I don't like it. Go away. Probably just more Twisted Embrace, right? That's pretty devastating. I don't think I need another island. There's some chance it becomes discard fodder if I hit my other koi. I mean, the Future Sentinel is really holding down the fort here. If I didn't have the threat of crewing a 6/6, I could be in some trouble. I mean, I still am potentially in some trouble. I don't have any idea which way this game is going, but like without Future Sentinel, we would keep getting absolutely demolished. Does this do anything? Not really, right? If I could get something to attack and not be blocked, then I could put this into play. But that's obviously not happening, right? I could, like, suddenly have a bright idea and attack with a 6/6 and be like, come on, believe me, I have a combat trick. But I don't really see that working out so well for me. I guess I could attack with the 4/3 now. It's at least a little bit threatening. And if it doesn't work, like, I just trade for their 2/2. It's fine. I was thinking of making that play a while ago anyway. This way, the damage is not so much that they're going to be like, wow, I really have to block this. They might just be afraid of a combat trick. Probably not. I think they're willing to trade off some chunk of their board. Okay. I think I have to play this just so I can keep crewing the Futurist Sentinel. I don't want to give them permission to attack. Now they see, okay, this is why he attacked. That's pretty good. I'm out of crabs. Surely the 2/1. The containment construct, yeah. Hey, mountains. Still bad to attack with this. Actually a little bit worse maybe. But still a great blocker. And they just used their removal. I assume they don't have more. Or since they wanted to remove the 2/1, they probably would have done that earlier if they could have. Maybe they're like, okay, I need to have one piece of removal in hand for emergencies, and then they drew a second piece, so they killed the construct. So maybe they have one. But even in that case, I have a spare, right? So that's nice. Sort of? Yeah, it's nice. I'm suddenly just raining down flyers on them, and I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. But I mean, 8 damage a turn is not necessarily going to be enough to kill them. And actually, if I go for the full 8, I have to tap so much stuff that I can't crew the Futurist Sentinel anymore. So I might prefer to go for only 6. They both kill in 4 turns, right? It looks like 6 doesn't kill in 4 turns, but on the last turn I can choose to do 8. I can do like 6, 6, 6, 8. Wow. That's pretty good. I forget. I have a Tamio's completion? Do I have anything else relevant? Well, Behold the Unspeakable is sort of relevant. But that's... Oh, a Moonsnare prototype. But they could just top it, so it's not that great. I think that might be, like, a game winner. I mean, Tamio's completion could do it. Mech Hanger? Kind of a fun card. God, if they have, like, Season of Renewal... that they've been just waiting for ages, and now they have the turtle to activate it. Boy, I mean, I don't know. I mean, is there anything I can do here? Like, I can crew this for free now. Wow, amazing. But so what? It still just, like, trades for their 5/4. I don't think I have any attacks. The turtle was a great draw. Or maybe they were sitting on it, trying to see whether they could afford to recur something from the graveyard or whether they needed it to deal with flyers. I don't know. Probably not. I think they would have been happy to play this a while ago and start swinging for 6. Is that good? I guess it's probably good. I don't know. What if I double block, though? Or I guess triple block would be better. They could kill the Mind Link back and a 2/2, but then I'd have a 2/2 in the air left still? I'll give it a try. Like, if they have Season of Renewal, they win the game. Most combat tricks win the game here, too. That's not quite true. Like, Behold the Unspeakable could maybe put up a fight if I have it soon. They want to kill the 2/2s, not the 4/3? Okay, yeah. I don't know. Why do this? It just invites them to Twisted Embrace it. So this gets me. I don't think it was an unreasonable try. Because I think the attack is still good even if they don't have this. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's only good if they have Season of Renewal, in which case, like, I just die, so I shouldn't think about that case. But I don't think I could race the turtle, right? Like, they hit me for 6, I hit them for 8. I'm losing that race because I'm lower on life and they're starting. They're first in the race. Plus, they had Bamboo Grove Archer, so lots of ways I lose that race. Pretty good card, I think. No. Gonna counter my egg? It's not an egg. They're gonna let it resolve. Okay. Very funny. I can't channel this because it's not in my hand. I'm also, by the way, like milling myself, so I'm going to lose sooner, but it sort of looked that way already, right? I need to keep going till I hit Tamio's completion and some way to win the game. Maybe behold the unspeakable. Well, that was a pretty crummy synthesizer. And it looks like the opponent's sitting on a counterspell as well, right? They thought about countering the egg and they were like, wait a minute, I should wait until he plays a card that matters. Behold the Unspeakable no longer wins, right? This hits me for 4 and I die. Alright, well, let's go out swinging here. This is a vehicle. How do you like them apples? I could crew it again. It would just be silly. But I was like, no, I can use this for mana now. Alright. Play a land. Let's see if they cast a spell and let me counter it. Presumably not. Aha! They want to see what's in my hand? They're going to have to... I don't know, whatever. Now I'll tap 2 artifacts instead of 1. How do you like that? Okay, you can kill one of my creatures. Enjoy. And I let them kill one of my creatures while saving the smallest amount of health possible so opponent would have an enjoyable finish and still make progress on their dailies. 6 wins, not bad, not bad. For a janky deck I didn't know how to build, I think it came out pretty well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.